What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mind of a Savage, season two. And season two has been good. It's been consistent. We've been consistent. We've been here, grinding these videos out as best we can. But man, I'm excited for today's cast. To be honest, we are trying some new microphones and audio settings. So please let me know down below if you guys prefer these settings over some other previous settings. Definitely trying to give you guys the best experience, coming through your speakers and your headphones. But I'm just vibing today, man. I'm vibing. Another beautiful day. Uh, and honestly, I'm excited. Over the weekend, a bunch of stuff dropped. Film wise and game wise, and just overall life wise. I was caught off guard. Marvel Phase Four announced. Their timeline and what movies are we're gonna get, and you know I was pretty excited. We got Thor: Love and Thunder. There was Eternals in there. We got finally the release of Black Widow. Will be like the header for that. Um, for the Phase Four movies. You got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. You got Spider Man. Uh, again, just an amazing lineup. Black Panther 2. Come on, that's probably my right now. Like I don't know what to expect with all the other movies, but Black Panther 2 is the biggest. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen? I don't know. R.I.P. Chadwick, an amazing actor, amazing person, and really embodied that role of Black Panther. We spoke about that in season one of Mind of a Savage, especially after his passing. Again, had a battle with cancer, and R.I.P. Chadwick, and respect to his family, and But man, where are they gonna take the Black Panther franchise? Like, where are they gonna route? You know, this movie, because you have to be prepared for amount of backlash, excuse me, if they don't get Black Panther 2 perfect. The amount of people that loved the Black Panther 1 was so huge, and then like the way the state of the world was when it released, it really gave young black people, a, a hero to look to, and not a lot of times do people like tend to really put black heroes at the forefront. And Black Panther, they did it right. you know that movie was hands down amazing. You had everybody, doing the Wakanda forever, you know. So I'm really excited for that. I'm super excited. Um we definitely gonna have some reviews of every single movie that releases, and I'm about ready to start going to theaters too. So I think that for these movies, there's no way you sit on your couch for these movies. There's no way you could sit at home and watch these movies and get the full effect. So I'm about ready to start getting my COVID vaccine and getting up out of here, and going and really watching these movies and getting the full effect. Um, Black Widow, uh, it's set in a perfect timeline, because this is she's going up against I believe Taskmaster. So that's exciting. I'm his introduction into the MCU. Um, it it ends with the timetable they gave us ends with Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania, and when I seen that, and I'm like, no, there's no way that's like Endgame, right? So that has to be the beginning of the end for Phase Four. I'm assuming, or do they, pop? Is that just the end for now, and they're still working on more movies. And it's like, man, I think about Marvel and I think about all the characters that have been through, the MCU already, and it's like it didn't seem like they were leaning on any particular person, you know, as to where like in the last phase that we had, excuse me, it was a lot of Iron Man, a lot of Captain America. That was like you could clearly see that that's the way they're going. Like those are the two heavy hitters. So now those two being gone, you don't know what to expect in terms of, okay, who's going to be that new Tony Stark that we're all going to fall in love with, who's going to be that new Cap that we're all going to fall in love with. And the way the comics have went, like I'm not too comic savvy, and I know everybody that is comic savvy could probably relate to this, is like, you know there's so many different ways you could write a comic. So imagine the amount of ways you can rewrite a movie, and it's like that just excites me. It excites me because I don't know what to expect. I don't know if they're gonna have a Civil War 2, where um Doctor Strange goes against Wanda. I don't know what's gonna happen. I did see WandaVision. I did finally finish Captain America. I gotta say, Captain America and the Winter Soldier was an amazing, amazing, amazing set of episodes. Though going into it, I'm like, man, six episodes. They're not gonna do anything in 6 episodes, but they did a lot in 6 episodes. Try to keep it spoiler free with those because I hate to spoil MCU movies. I hate the person that goes to the movies on release day and comes back and says, "Yeah, Thanos died." Like, come on, my guy, chill. So I won't say much, but it is a great watch. I think that being a huge Vision fan, I wasn't too much going into WandaVision. I wasn't a huge Wanda fan, but Wanda is god tier. And if you haven't watched WandaVision, you're probably not an MCU fan, and you probably don't like good television. And if you do have Disney Plus, what are you watching? Frozen? Come on, chill. Um, yeah, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, um, and Sam, aka the Falcon, aka the the not black Captain America, just Captain America. Put some respect on his name. That show is amazing. To be honest, it was so powerful. Again, trying not to stir into any spoilers. It was super powerful. Like it was super super powerful, that show. Like you gotta really watch that show. Like I might rewatch before like any of the bigger MCU titles come out, just because like you gotta stay fresh on your P's and Q's with MCU. You know, I'll probably rewatch and figure out something I didn't see the first time. So I really give that show a 9.5 out of 10. Like that show was that good, and it was that good because my boy Anthony Mackie, I believe, yo, left field, bro, left field. I'm gonna listen, and we got to talk about this. Anthony Mackie, underrated actor, super underrated. And I'm gonna be real with you. At first, I was not a fan, Mr. Mackie. I was not a fan, and I hope I'm saying his name right. 'Cause I want to do that man justice because he did justice in that show. Like it was super super good. It was so well put together. Like the writing in that show was some of the best writing I've seen in a while. It was funny when it needed to be. It was serious when it needed to be. But man, did that show have so many um I hope I'm saying this word right, implications of real life things, like and it's pretty insane, man. It's pretty insane, but I'm gonna stay away from it because I know I get spoiler. I throw spoilers in there, and I don't mean to. But again, yeah, go give it a watch on Disney Plus right now. All the episodes are up. So if you're that person that waiting for them to stack up, probably gonna be the 6 hours, 6 hours altogether, give or take, and it's well worth the 6 hours if you want to binge it. If you want to, watch one episode every day for 6 days. Either way, get your fill in. Watch One Division 2. You know, they're good shows. They're good shows, and to anybody that didn't believe if Marvel can do amazing shows and amazing movies, you're wrong. You're wrong. To that one guy that didn't think that Marvel had it in him. On other news, Discord and PlayStation have made a partnership um that will go active in 2022, which this is amazing for console players in general. Like, because if it happens to be that also Xbox does this, Discord is literally the number one voice chat service, I want to call it, you know, in the world. Discord is honestly an amazing, amazing company. Like the things they do with their their advertising and the way they structure a lot of their deals, this has to be super beneficial for the player. Not so much the companies themselves, of course. Everybody's getting paid in their own way, but for the players, this is going to be amazing. A lot of the times we're tired of not being able to get into really good chats. If you ever go from like a Discord call on your computer into a voice call or a party chat on PlayStation or Xbox, you can tell off the bat the quality of audio is just super subpar on consoles. Like obviously, if you're a console player at heart and you've never experienced what is Discord, you're about to experience some higher, very higher. I would say at least two times higher audio quality. Via person to person in the sense of your party chat. Not you won't get any benefits to your video games, but your party chats will be a lot more smoother. So those call outs that your friend is giving you that the player is one shot and he's absolutely full health, you'll be able to hear that a little bit better. Not I can't even say a little bit. I'm not comfortable saying a little bit. It's gonna be astronomically better. Um yeah, so hoping that Discord and Xbox could reach an agreement because I know that they were in talks of Microsoft buying out Discord at one point. And this might be, completely false. And I apologize if I don't have all my facts correctly. But you know what? We stirring up what's in my head, and this just came to mind. I just remembered it. If Xbox could get that too, imagine the possibility of cross audio, like cross play meets voice chat. That would be something that we would have never thought about 10 years ago, 6 years ago. I wouldn't have thought of this 4 years ago if this was possible. But here we are in 2021 and crossplay is already a thing. Now let people from wherever get in a party together and just chop it up, have a good old time, man. A lot of great ideas were formed inside of Xbox party chats and PSN party chats. I'm pretty sure there's businesses, multi-million bit dollar businesses that have come from, two people saying, "Yo, what do you think about this idea?" And you know what? You, it, it's all possible, man. It's all possible with Discord. Discord right now has to be in in solid solid contention to being the number one uh person to person audio uh tech company in the world. 100%. I don't think there's anybody else like it. Zoom is doing good, don't get me wrong, but Zoom is a little bit I don't know. Zoom has to be what Androids is to iPhone to Discord. So Discord's your iPhone, right? You get that? We get this. And Zoom is like an Android. Yeah, they do the same things. Yeah, yeah, you can call. Yeah, you can FaceTime somebody. But boy, oh boy, does Discord get it right. I'm not knocking Zoom though. Zoom can hold their own. But Discord is where it's at, and it's probably going to be there for a long time. Um, Now if Xbox, they just need to close a deal and fast. The faster they close a deal, I feel the less money they will spend because let it come out that Discord is like a super hit on PlayStation. Boy, oh boy, is Microsoft gonna have to go head over heels and sell everything in the sense of, I mean, not sell, but buy buy Discord at a astronomical price. And I don't think at any point Discord's gonna sell their actual company to Microsoft. I'm talking more in terms of their services and trying to get Xbox players that quality that Discord has. And I'm excited for it. Um I'm truly excited for it. Definitely have been playing a lot of video games lately, like different video games. I think that video games right now have been a little bit slow. Um, I've been missing a lot of video games too. I don't know if any of you guys ever played like Evolve. It was a 5-on-1 kind of hide and seek type of game, but on a super large scale. Like that one person was I would say like a 50-foot monster, and the other five are just regular humans that are trying to capture this huge monster. It was pretty amazing. It was a very, very before its time, and I believe it was from the makers of Left 4 Dead. Um, and it was one of those games that was definitely before its time. It had so much upside, but fell because there were so many other things out at that time. And this is what I'm starting to really say to myself, especially like in the past couple of days. I've been like, man, would these games or would so many other video games be actual hits if they just got their release window in the right place? And you would think how many amazing games have suffered in the likes of dropping somewhere around November, where you have Call of Duty continuously dropping year after year, all these other amazing games that come in that September to December um time frame. it it really, I know why people do it. I know why developers release around that time, because this is when it's snowing in majority of the world. This is when it's